Hey guys, how you doing today? So today we've got Boxy Charm and Boxy Ultimate, which is considerably bigger this year. Month. So question is it going to be a big difference in price or not so much? Let's start with the regular box. We've got our little paper that tells us what's in it. First thing I see is the Ciate London Bamboo Bronzer. Let's see if this is... Ooh, a little piece of paper flew out at me too. Directions for use. Wow. Using a fluffy brush, dust bronzer under cheekbones, collarbones, and across limbs to add natural looking warmth to the skin. I've never heard a description of how to use bronzer. That's so funny. So the packaging is always so cute. They always have stars. It's very reflective. And here's the color. It actually looks like it wouldn't be too bad for me. A lot of times bronzers and these things ends up so dark for my pale butt. Alright, so the next thing we have is, it's Tarte. Oh, I've seen these before. The Shape Tape Glow Wand. Well, if I ever run out of concealer, I could use it. As long as it's the right color. Come on, you. I've seen this one. This is the one where it's got like the teeny tiny little beauty blender. It looks like a little bullet. You can like under your eyes with it or whatever. I don't know if I'll use the little bullet beauty blender, but it's cute. I wonder if it is the right color for my skin. Oh, it's got a weird... It's weird. It's not like a normal doe foot. Like, it looks like it when you do this and then bloop, it's super skinny. Let's see. I obviously already have makeup on, but I have a little blemish. Let's see. Yeah. Didn't do a good job covering that up, but it's the right color for my skin. So that's a good deal. It's a nice little item. Oh, and then I see First Aid Beauty Coconut Skin Smoothie Priming Moisturizer. I remember to use primer maybe half the time, and moisturizer probably even less than that. And it depends too if I'm doing a full face of makeup or not, but let's see. I guess what I really need to look at is the box, because I always have to make sure. I mean, with coconut, I don't think I'm going to have a problem with any ingredients, but you never know until you read them. Coconut, apricot, apple, vanilla, quinoa, really? Hydrolyzed quinoa, coffee seed extract, all kinds of extracts. Camellia, something, chrysanthemum. Wow. I guess you really don't know, do you? Unless you try it out. Oh, sorry. I don't know why I'm trying to smell it. I bet you there's a seal underneath there that I'm not thinking about. Yeah, there sure is. Smells like flowers. Not too bad, I guess. I'll have to see whether or not it bothers me. What is this? Oh, it's a funky little tiny brush. I cannot... Oh, geez, it's soft. I'm not really one for this type of a brush, but... Because it's too hard for me to hold on to. This time it's super, super soft, though. All right, and then there's one more thing in here. Hiding and blurry up. You just see Cab Cosmetics on the front. Ooh, day and night. That's kind of cool packaging. Let's see what's in there. Little palette. Ooh. That is a very mellow palette. There are some shimmers and some non. I don't know if I'll use this or if I'll pass it on. Those are colors that I probably have in other palettes. They're not colors I gravitate towards. I don't usually gravitate towards browns. I'm more of a no makeup or holy crap, that's bright. Not really a lot of in between. I guess I do like a nice smoky eye from time to time. So yeah, I don't know if I'll keep this one or get rid of it. Get rid of it. That sounds bad. I might give it away to somebody though. So let's see. I've got a cat to the side of me that really wants me to come to bed. We went to a baseball game right after I got off work, and it is almost midnight, and we just got home. But I really wanted to see what was in my boxes. All right, so let's see. Handy dandy card full of prices. Let's see. So this palette is $52. I don't know, maybe worth it. The First Aid Beauty is $30. The Bamboo Bronzer is $28. This little mini kabuki brush is $20. I would never spend that much for a little tiny brush like that. Which I probably will give away. And then the Tarte Shape Tape is $27. So, why do I never have a calculator or a pen handy when I go to do this? Let that make this. Here we've got 50, 102, 130, 157. Don't ask how I do math. It's weird. Usually kind of random. I just find things that match to make sense and make it easy. What are you doing over there, Harry? She's mountain climbing the mountains of craft crap that needs to be organized still, that I've been working on forever. All right, so that was our base box. Now we've got our premium, I think it is called. Let's see what's in this box. Yeah, open the box, dumbass. It's right there. It says BoxyCharm Premium. Wait. Set our little thing aside. The first thing I see, this is random, is this little funky envelopey thingy. Let's see what's in it. The little sticker isn't even stuck down. That's pretty epic. Let's see. Never seen an envelope like this. Oh, it's brushes. 3 brushes with a interesting black textured, a kabuki, much smaller, around but longer handle. That's interesting. So kabuki, it says highlighter. Yeah, I'd probably use that for a highlighter brush. And an angled eyeshadow, I guess. It's just a small angle, but that's what was in this funky little package, is a set of brushes. I'm going to put it back in there because although I love me some brushes, I've got a lot of brushes. I don't think I really need more, especially not of the types that are in here. Like, I don't use something like a kabuki hardly ever. It's just, I probably won't use the other one that I got. All right, well, that's that. Got 2 little boxes. Bite Beauty Power Move Creamy Matte Lip Crayon in the color Red Velvet. Clearly I hate red lipstick, right? As I sport it right now. Ooh, that feels cool. It's one of those like soft touch velvety feeling containers. Oh, that's a pretty color. It is definitely a darker red than we're sporting right now. I want to know what color it is. I don't think I would call that, I guess it's a red. It's pretty. It glided on my hand really nice. I don't know that I need yet another red lipstick. Oh, looks like we're getting 2. Oh, wait, no, this is an eyeshadow. Too Faced Melted Chocolate Matte Eyeshadow in Chocolate Wine. Okay, let's see. Oh, that's an interesting packaging. Oh, I get it. It's maybe. Wow. Oh, I'm trying to pull. I thought it was like a stick. It's not a stick. It's got a little angled. It's a weird angle on that doe foot. I'm going to stick it next to the lipstick. I don't see me using this probably ever. I'd probably wear it as a lipstick. I don't know how I feel about that one. All right, what's next? Serum Kind Black Blossom Hand Syrup. Due to its elegant and mysterious color, the black tulip from Netherlands is a symbol of absolute beauty, royalty, and nobility. The black tulip is enriched with astragalin, a bioactive natural flavonoid that protects from external stimuli and smooths out the delicate skin of your hands. Well, alrighty then. Oh, those are some small ingredients. There's olive oil in it. Interesting. Well, that might not be bad. Is there really a sticker that's keeping me from getting into the box? It totally is. Where did my scissors go? Oh, fine. I'll open the bottom of the box. I can't get into the top of the box. I'm just a little curious. Oh, it's one of those kinds where you've got the little nub inside of here that pops that open. I was going to smell it, but I don't want to open it until I need it because I've got lotions and creams all over this place. So, black tulip hand cream. All right, got 2 more things in here. Vitamin C Brighten and Glow facial sheet masks from Real Beauty, RAEL. Oh, it's got pomegranate, fig, and citrus. It says orange peel, fig. I don't see anything that looks like it would be problematic. So, yeah, face masks. Oh, 5. I was going to say, I wonder how many are in here. There's 5 in there. All right, and there's one last item. Another bubble-wrapped palette-looking box. That just got this kind of nifty packaging on it. The way it kind of fades from that super silvery pewter, I guess, into more of a gunmetal color. Oh, it's House Labs. I've kind of wanted to check out some of the House Lab stuff, but I haven't yet. What is it? It is a palette. Glam Room number 1, it says. Oh, it's boring. That sounds bad. At least it's darker boring than the other one, I guess. Honestly, the 2 palettes are pretty similar in color stories, except the other one has a lot more colors in it, but it's pretty similar. Gosh, now I don't know if I want to mess with this or not, because I have kind of wanted to try out House Labs. I do find it funny, though, that the first set of stuff that she came out with was really a lot of muted and boring colors. When you think of Gaga, you don't think of boring and muted. So, yeah, it's kind of disappointing that it's such bold, or such bland colors, but I don't know. I might use it just because I wanted to test it out. All right, what do we have for prices in here? All right, so the House Labs palette is $34. You know, that's not too bad for that size of a palette, especially when it's a well-known brand, celebrity brand, whatever. The Melted Chocolate Eyeshadow, $21 for this little thing of eyeshadow. Yeah, no. The Bite Beauty, sorry, lip crayon is $26. I'm sorry. I'd say it was midnight, right? Whew. This hand cream is $27. Are you kidding me? Wow. So this brush set 3 brushes, $96. I got nothing. And then the vitamin C face mask is $15. Wow, $100 for 3 brushes. That seems extreme. So, let's see what the value of that box was. Let's see. So we've got 55. That's not going to work out for me, is it? 55, 70, 97, 123. Oh, 213, 219, if I did the math right. So between the two boxes, which one do I think is a more practical value? I mean, the premium definitely had a higher cost value. It was $219, but that's because it had $100 set of 3 brushes. That's ridiculous. Even if you took the brushes out of both of them, the Kabuki brush was $20. So really, both of them are just a little over $100 worth of value if you took the brushes out of the equation. I think $100 for 3 brushes is absolutely ridiculous. And I don't need new brushes, and I don't use Kabuki brushes anyways. So those are definitely a waste on both boxes. The brushes are just, neither one of them is helpful to me. Both of the palettes had very similar color stories. And I know I called it boring. They are very pretty palettes if you like wearing those brown neutrals. I don't. I mean, do you see the color of my eyes right now? I've got a piece of hair on my face. Team colors were red and navy. So what I do? Red and navy and bright red lipstick. I am not a chill makeup kind of girl. It's either no makeup or this kind of stuff. Fun stuff. Fun that matches my outfit. I mean, yeah, I like a good smoky eye, just like the next girl. But if there's colors in my clothes, there's probably colors on my face. And if my clothes are black, that gives me more reason to wear color because it's the only color I got is on my face. So, I call them boring only because I know that I don't gravitate towards brown. They are very pretty palettes. I will probably use the Lady Gaga one just because I wanted to try her formula, even though I think the colors are a bit on the safe side. As far as the other things, the Too Faced melted chocolate eyeshadow, I'm probably never going to use that. The lip crayon, it is a pretty color. I have a lot of red lipsticks though, so I don't know how much use I'll actually get out of that. I will definitely use the hand serum. I will definitely use the sheet masks. Although I am really bad about wearing sheet masks. I need to use them more often. I have some. I have lots. And then for the base box, I think the base box actually is more usable value for me because I will definitely use the Shape Tape. I will definitely use the priming moisturizer eventually. I will definitely use the bronzer because it's a good color for me. It's not too dark for me, so I high likelihood of using that. So there's really only 2 things out of the main box, the base box, that I won't use. That's the eyeshadow palette and the Kabuki brush. But out of the bigger box, that's about $10 more, I won't use one of the eyeshadows. I won't use the brush set. I probably won't use the lipstick. And even the eyeshadow is a stretch for me because it's not colors I gravitate to. I just want to try her formula. So practical, usable value. I gotta go base box this month. That tends to happen lately, it seems. Like, even though you're paying more money for the premium box, you're not necessarily getting more usable value. I honestly think that $100 for 3 brushes is a ridiculous price. And I just feel like that's way overpriced. So yeah, it makes it look like a great value monetarily, but it's only because they're super overpriced brushes. Yeah, 3 brushes for $100 is just crazy. You can get good quality brushes for way less money than that. Way less money. Um, Anyways, yeah, that's the boxes this month. We are obviously not going to do a try on portion because my face is covered in makeup already, and it's past midnight and it's time to go to bed. So I will talk to you guys later. Okay, well, now it's Saturday. I've showered, I've toned my face, and I've had one of the masks from the box on my face for about 10-15 minutes. This was one of the juiciest masks. Like, it was dripping off of it when I was done. It was crazy. All right, so, wow, it's got, look how wet my fingers are. It has a lot of extra. They say to work it in or pat it in or something. Dude, there's so much on my face. I think I need a tissue, and I don't have one over here because I wasn't smart to grab one. Obviously, I've done one eye. Now I'm just going to duplicate it on the other side. So what I did was I grabbed that Tarte Shape Tape Glow Wand that came in the thing and put a little here because I always prime with my concealer because that's how I do. I know there's eye primers. I know some people are really super strict about how they feel about using said eye primers. I feel like this works just fine. It costs a lot less. So there we go. There's my base. And I should have wiped off these brushes because they got a little dirty in between. I need to dry that. Sorry. All right. So the first thing I did was I took just this fluffy wide brush and I took a combo of these two here. This one's matte, this one's shimmer. And I took the both of them and just put it right up here underneath the brow for my somewhere to blend into. Ooh, that brush needs help. Sorry, I forgot to wash these out in between because I used dark colors after using light colors and I don't want to mess that up for my other eye. So the next thing I took was this lightest brown here and just put it on the entire lid, and I probably could have done that with that big fat fluffy brush and I didn't even think about it. What else? Just all over the entire lid. That's what kind of gives me the base for this halo going on over here. So then I took this darker brown here and got the outside corner a little and the entire crease with this. And I kind of got a little in here and a little over here. I have to be careful not to go too crazy with it because I need to leave that halo center going on. Okay, so far so good. And then we went to this corner here, which is definitely a black. It's not the best black I've ever used, but it's a decent black. And just kind of right here on the corners and then up through here as well to deepen that eye. And just a little on the inner corner. So the whole point is, no, not enough on the inner corner. The whole point is to give us that space for that halo. But we do want the dark in the front. Yeah, that works. And the dark on the outside corner as well. Kind of the whole point of doing a halo eye is to have the deep corners and the brighter middle. All right, so now what I did was I took this one here. It's kind of a pinky golden shimmer, and we tap that over the top of this. Wow, why does that not want to deposit? And I did kind of go all the way up the center, even though I have the darker color up here. I still took that highlight all the way up just for the effect. Ow, I just pinched my finger in that. That was dumb. All right, now wash off my fingers. I always have a makeup wipe on the table, not because I think that they get your face completely clean by any means, but they are really good for doing little touch-up things and for getting anything off your fingers if you used your fingers. You know, I was going to use black. Yeah, I still will use black, I guess. I forgot to grab a mirror. And this is just one of my NYX. That's the point. Put a wing on it. Is this style. The big fatty marker. And I'm just going to get a little line going here. And yeah, we're going to put a wing on it. I mean, it's a dark eye look, so you may not see the wing too much. I'm not going to go for a super extreme wing, just a little bit of a wing. There we go. Again, not a huge wing, just a little guy. Just enough to give us a little lift on that outer corner. There we go. Now the question is, do we want anything underneath? I don't know yet. All right. So we're going to go grab the Coconut Shine Skin Smoothie Priming Moisturizer. It is kind of nice that it kind of does double duty and it's both your primer and your moisturizer. Let's face it, sometimes we're bad about doing all the steps because part of it is just due to time. So to be able to put these 2 steps into one saves you a little time. Oh, and I tried that moisture, the hand balm, this stuff that came in there. It was like the black, what was it? Black Blossom Hand Serum, and it has like black tulip in it. Oh my Lanta. That was the most perfumey flower thing I've smelled in a long time. It finally has dissipated a little, and I don't feel like I'm going to die because of the smell on my hands. But let me tell you, for a minute, I thought I was going to have to go wash it off. It is super strong floral. All right, this has a mild little coconutty to it, but not too crazy. Ugh, sorry, I've got something here that's bugging me. Like you can't see it, but it feels weird. All right. What's next? Well, I haven't decided if we're doing anything. We got to do something on the lower lash line. I'm just not sure what yet. So let's go ahead and spot these stupid things. Just put a little along our super red spots over here. Ugh. I mean, I don't really want to, I don't necessarily need color balancing over there. I just want to cover the blemishes. So we're going to go ahead and try to do that with our little bullet. I don't know why I'm doing it in this order. I usually don't. I usually go, I guess I just want to see if it's the right color for my skin and see how well it works. I usually do foundation first, and then I just spot cover anything that the foundation wasn't able to pull off because I use a pretty full coverage foundation. And most of the time, I don't need concealer once I'm done with it. Oh, that's nice. Hiccups is just what I don't need. I'll try to do a makeup look. Well, it's the right color for me. I'd say it didn't really do a good job covering that up, though. That's a little disappointing. All right. But my foundation probably will. So we've got the NYX Can't Stop, Won't Stop. I think it's porcelain. Nope, it's light ivory. Sorry, I lied. Oh, buddy. That needs to be washed so bad. Let's just go ahead and... Pretty bad when all of your beauty blenders need to be washed, and so you grab a brush, right? That's not a good sign. Dude, seriously though, those beauty blenders need a bath. Maybe I'll do that after this video. In all reality, probably all my brushes and such need to be washed. See what I mean by that being pretty full coverage? I mean, that's pretty epic. Does a good job. I will need a little something under the eyes though, just because you can't get under the eyes very well with a brush. Well, not a big old brush like this, at least. My problem is I probably, ooh, that was a lot. Probably use more material, more foundation when I use a brush versus using the Beauty Blender, because there's a lot more bristles for it to soak into. I really sorry, I was casting a shadow across my face. Had to fix it. Use the other arm. I'm ambidextrous anyways. Alright, there we go. Now that'll need to be washed too. So, what do we think? That actually covered better than the Tarte Shape Tape did over there, didn't it? I mean, we'll try to cover it a little better, especially since we need to put it a little under here anyhow. So we might as well try to cover that a little better. Guess that's why I do it afterwards. What's the time, guys? Okay, let's get our under eye cleaned up and brightened up a little bit there. Make sure our eyeshadow's in a good shape while we're at it. Allergies have been brutal on my eyes. The edge of my eyes show it because they're kind of red around the bottom of my eyelid, or on my bottom eyelid. On the waterline, it's a little reddish. That's just because, yeah, allergies suck. But if we do a smoked out lower lash line, it won't matter. It kind of hides it. All right, so let me go ahead and do my brows. This is L'Oreal Unbeliever Brow in Blonde, because I don't feel like trying that hard. And the red has mostly gone out of my hair by now. There's a little bit of red hanging on, but I'm almost blonde again. I should really do some color oops and put in the next color, because I already have the next color. And there we go. Brows done. I don't draw in extra brows. I just try to make them look a little more visible because they're so blonde. And even though this is the blonde color for an Unbeliever Brow, it's still darker than my natural color. So there's that. And then part of the reason for brushing them is just to make sure they're in good shape. The other reason is to make sure to get off any excess if I went a little overboard. So see, nice, simple, quick being the best part. Brows. All right. Yeah, I think we'll smoke at that lash line. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna grab this little guy, who's the skinny flat guy. I like him. He does wonders. Think I'm just gonna grab. I'm gonna grab that lightest brown that we used first, and put it right here on the inside corner, about a third of the way over. Kind of more half, I guess. Halfway over. And then we'll go into the darker brown here. And we'll go from the middle over out. I got my eyeball. Just like that. And then we're going to go grab that black and just put it in this outside third right here. Just a little to tie it in. Just like that. And then what we can do is grab, is that one green or does it have, I have to look, I'm like, is it dirty or the color, or it's just green. Okay, I just had to make sure. So, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab that super light shade right here and grab a little bit of it with this and just kind of run it along the bottom to kind of blend it. Just kind of smudge and diffuse that hard edge. See? Better. Just kind of softens it a little, but you still get that color. And then the last thing we're going to do is we're going to grab a little tiny, super tiny brush. And we're going to grab that same shimmer that we used for the, if we're careful, that we used for the halo. And we're going to just pop a little of it right here in the corner. Just like that. Just give it that little extra brightness on the inside corner with that little bit of shine. I like it. I think it does well. Okay. So what do we need? We need lashes because you can't see the blonde things any more than you can see anything else. Actually, first, I take that back. I'm going to grab this brush, my bronzing brush, and use the Ciate London. Still, it's amazing to me how reflective these suckers are. The bronzer that came in one of the boxes. I'm just going to grab a little with that brush. And I always go right, see, I have a little hollow right here because I've my cheekbone's here. I've got a high cheekbone. So I try to go just right along that hollow, like the bottom half of, this is actually really light. It's almost too light for me. That's nice though. And I just go right along that little line. Just right below, or I shouldn't say below the cheekbone, the bottom half of the cheekbone. Yeah, see, that's almost too light of a bronzer. It's great for this spot, though, because then you don't, I mean, unless you overbuild it, I definitely don't have to worry about getting that too dark. That's nice. And then I also usually take some of this and put it along the edge of my chin underneath to just help shadow those chins. And I've never really done the whole contour of the edge of my face thing, but I mean, that didn't give me tons of extra color, honestly. It might, I never thought I'd say this, it might actually be too light of a bronzer. It certainly isn't too dark though, and I've got to give them credit for that because I do frequently get bronzers that are way too dark for my pale ass. All right, there was no blush that came in this. So I'm just going to go for my Bang Beauty Smoked Peach. It's one of my favorites. I'm hitting pan on it again. I went beyond hitting pan on the first one of these I got in an Ipsy forever ago. Oh, let's just get it in our hair. This is going on the top half of our cheekbone, right back here. And apparently right into my hair because I'm awake like that. Yeah, the first one of this blush that I got a long time ago in an Ipsy box. I loved it. I mean, it's a great color for my skin tone. And I really like this one. And I used it so much that not only did I hit pan, but I was having a hard time finding it to replace it. And I got to the point where it was like there was just a tiny bit left in these little corners by the time I got this one. And now this one I'm also hitting pan on. So I clearly hate this color, don't I? It's like seriously one of my favorites. All right, so we just got kind of peachy on at the top half of those. And another thing not in here was highlight. There was no highlighter. I mean, I probably could use one of the shimmers, the same shimmer we used on our center, but I'm going to go for my Nikki Tutorials and Ofra right here in the middle, that glazed donut, because glazed donut is pretty. We're just going to stick it out here a little bit. Ooh, a little more than I thought. Whoops. Well, we're going to go for some blingin'. Blingin' apparently today. I didn't mean to put that much on there. I mean, I could probably try to tone it back down, but wow, that's epic. Well, as you see, it's quite the shiny. I'm gonna have to stick a little on the nose, on the bridge, a little in the middle of the chin, and on the Cupid's bow there. definitely got some pop and highlight, man. Never, ever could you be accused of not highlighting when you use that one. It is so bold, and I absolutely love it. Okay, now we're going to go for this. I just don't like putting on my mascara before putting on powdery things, because then if any of the powders kind of kick up dust, so to speak, it doesn't end up on my lashes. Because let's face it, I already have enough problems making my lashes show. This is the Milk Makeup Kush, I think. I don't know. I can't see it. My finger's in the way. I got it in a box a couple months ago. It's not my absolute fave, but it's not the worst either. And I might actually put on a lash. Haven't decided yet. That's why I'm using this one. That, and the other day when I used my Thrive Cosmetics, felt like I might be getting a little low on the liquid lash extensions, which is kind of sad. I really love that one. Even though I have a cup full of mascaras. And when I say a cup full, I really mean like I have a mug full of mascaras. There is 1, 2, 3, 4. There's like 3 or 4 brow products, but this is all brows and lashes. That's all that is. And yes, I am a crazy cat lady. Thank you very much. I have a very spoiled little girl. Very spoiled. In fact, she even gets me out of bed at 7 a.m. on the weekends to give her soft cat food, because she's gotten used to getting it around 7 o'clock in the morning when I get up for work during the week. And apparently she doesn't think I get to sleep in on weekends. So I get up, I go to the bathroom, I give her stupid soft cat food, and I go back to bed. If I can. Sometimes I can't. And sometimes she lets me sleep until 8 before she gets in my case. But when I say she gets in my case, man, she is all up in my face. Like, stands on my shoulder and has her face like right next to me. Like, sometimes even tickles my face with her whiskers as she's meowing at me and cooing at me and making these cute little noises to indicate that I am late at feeding her, because she is the most important thing in the world in this house. At least to her. She's pretty spoiled. Like, Kevin got up and gave her dry cat food when she started throwing her little meow meow fit this morning at 7. And even though she ate a couple pieces, she immediately came back to the bedroom and started yelling at me because, you know, that wasn't good enough. The dry cat food wasn't good enough. She had to have her morning treats. And she gets kitty treats, like cute little kitty treats, like a dog would, every evening when he gets home from work. I'm the one that gives them to her, but she gets them at dinner time. So she has dry cat food available all the time, but in the morning she gets her soft cat food, and in the evening she gets treats. And Lord help you if you forget either one. Oh man, I hate it when that happens. When that rogue little bit of mascara just flips down off your lashes onto your cheek of already completely done face makeup. That's okay, we'll fix it in a minute. How has this video taken so long? Had one I already done? Okay. So now we have to get that off my face. But the best way to do it is to grab a Q-tip and either just put a little spit on it, or you can grab a little bit of your face product. I usually spit on it if it's myself. If it was somebody else, I would absolutely be using something else. That one wasn't too bad. It was like sitting right there on the surface. There we go. And then, because I didn't use product, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to grab this, and with whatever residual is left, I'm just going to tap a little right there to fix it. All right, there we go. Okay. So the last thing is lips. Now, there is a lipstick in here, this Bite Beauty lipstick, but it's kind of a brick red, and I'm not sure that it's the right color for this. I mean, it'd look okay with the look in general, but the fact that I'm wearing a green shirt, I'm not sure about this. So I guess we can try it real quick. I don't like that at all. In general, do I like the color? Yes, I do like the color. But with this outfit, no, I do not like this color. I don't think the red is right. So take it back off. There we go. I was thinking about this Fenty one, but I feel like this Fenty is too emerald green. I don't know. I just feel it's the wrong green for this. I also have this NYX Cosmic Metals, which I think is a closer to the right color green. So, I really should... Is this also NYX? Huh, this is also NYX. Oh God, it needs to be sharpened. Try again. I usually just follow my regular lip line. I don't go crazy. Okay. I do sometimes go right on the outside of my lip line under here because my lip curls down anyways. Did you guys see that? The whole tip just right off of there. And it's not right in that corner either. Dang it, man. Eyeliner. Lip liner. Whatever the crap this is. Okay. For the sake of consistency, now I need to do that on this side too. I didn't mean to get it so far up my lip, but... And then since it's like that on the bottom lip, we're going to go ahead and color in the side of the bottom lip, top lip. That looks funny. I really hadn't intended on putting that much lip liner on. It just, when that broke and I sharpened it, it kind of went wonky, and then I had to even it up. But it's okay, as long as it's even on both sides. Oh yeah, that's a good green for that, for sure. And a lot of times what I would do when I do a halo eye, I would take a little bit of either the highlighter or the shimmer that's on my eye and tap it in the center to give you that highlight in the middle of your lip. But this is already a shiny lipstick, so it doesn't need that extra help. So there we go. There's our final look with most of what we're keeping, other than the lipstick that I didn't think really matched the outfit in general. I'm... The super floralness of this, I don't think I can handle it. I think I'm either going to have to dilute it to use it or give it to somebody else because it is a very strong perfumey smell. I liked the bronzer. I think it's almost too light for me, but at least it's good if you're trying to go for just a mellow little bit of shadow without going overboard. It definitely is not too dark for my skin, which is impressive. I like that there's the combo of the moisturizer and primer together in this. I think it feels nice. I forgot a setting spray. This is Tarte Stay Spray. I'll just spray that on real quick while we're still talking. The House Laboratories eyeshadow, was it good? Yeah, it was good eyeshadow. Was it anything phenomenal and out of this world? No, not really. And it's colors I don't normally gravitate to. So, I mean, I wanted to try the formula, so I'm glad I used it, but at the same time, it was just kind of meh. I did like this, the Tarte Shape Tape glow wand. I've used Shape Tape before and it's been just fine. I do like that you have the little tiny beauty blender in the end of it to kind of get that underneath your eye tappity tap tap going on. It was very nice for that. I did like this. This is a nice creamy lip crayon. It just wasn't the right color for the look. And I think that was everything we used. I didn't use any of the brushes because honestly, I don't think I'm going to keep them. I think I'm going to give them away. So since I was going to give them away, I didn't want to use those. I'm trying to remember now what else we had. Oh, there was 2 things of brushes. Oh, the cream eyeshadow that I'm not going to use, and the other eyeshadow palette that was a very similar color story to the House Labs that I will most likely be giving away. So there we are. There's our completed look with our beauty box for this month, and I will see you guys next time.